Guys. There's no time to analyze a game. Like we all watch, we watch this game. It's like deja vu. It's like Groundhog Day. It's like Groundhog Day. Fulham, Crystal Palace. This game. Bournemouth. Obviously, that's today's game. They're all similar. They're all similar games. In that we're winning the game, we're comfortable in the game. We are playing the game, we're very comfortable in the game. We're winning the game, and as you're watching the game, in your mind, you're saying, I don't see how these guys are going to score today, but I know they will score. I don't see how they're going to score. I'm looking up front. They don't have a striker that's going to threaten us. We were doing relatively well with Semenyo until then. So everything was under control. And then that's when the critical moment. If you go back and dissect these three games, it's always a critical moment where Chelsea has had not one but multiple opportunities to create some daylight in the game, to make a 1-0 game 2-0. And who knows what would happen from there. But what we do know is in the games that we have made 1-0, 2-0, I don't think that we've dropped any points in those games. Yes, the other team has come back and made it 2-1, and that's why you needed the second goal, right? Or in the Tottenham game away where we were winning 3-2 and we made it 4-2 and we ended up winning 4-3. Leicester City were winning 2-0, we ended up winning 2-1. We know what we've been this season. We're not a team that can keep a clean sheet, and we're not a team that can hold on to a one-goal lead. And in some cases, we need more than 2 goals to win a game. Now, it's not ideal, but what I'm trying to say is that if you go back and analyze those 3 games, the Crystal Palace game, the Fulham game, and today's game, the pattern is obvious. And the obvious pattern is we start off the game well, we score first, we're in control of the game, we are comfortable in the game. Then, at a point, something silly begins to happen. Sanchez will decide, you know what, I'm bored. So let me pass the ball to the other team. It's just crazy. Like, it happens every single game. Oh, I'm bored. I think I'm just gonna pass the ball to the other team and see if they're gonna give me some work to do. That's what happened in this game in the first half, and they hit the bar. That was number one. Warning number 2 is, again, we're winning 1-0. We are comfortable in the game, relatively in control of the game, regardless of whether or not we were leading in the possession stats. We were in control. The game was going the way that we wanted to go with the 1-0 win in the first half. And then what happens? Then we create not one but 2 clear-cut chances for Nicholas Jackson to create some daylight. To create some daylight. And what does Jackson do? He misses not one but both of those chances in the first half. The second chance was a brilliant, magnificent pass. It was a cross. It was I won't call it a cross, more like a diagonal pass, pinpoint from Cole Palmer. All this, had even Drogba or Diego Costa, they would have put some more power in the head. The goalie would have had no chance, 0 chance to score, to save the ball. But he's timid in the box. Jackson is just not the guy. That's the problem. He's not that guy in the box. I mean, I'm sounding like a broken clock. He does everything well. Today is a classic exhibit of Action Jackson, football once again, for better and for worse. Right? With emphasis on the word "and," for better and for worse. Because he played magnificently, except for when he had to score. He was brilliant. He created our first goal that Palmer scored. He was magnificent in losing 3 of his markers. It was awesome. I don't know that any other player would have done that, except for Jackson, which is crazy. I also would like long hair too, but I can't have long hair because I'm always scratching my hair when I watch Jackson. I wonder what is the deal with this player? World-class move, lost 3 of his men, and even better was his pinpoint assist to Palmer. Palmer was cold in the box as usual, and finished the goal. And at that point, we're like, okay, it looks like Jackson is about to, score today. But no, he then went back to his normal self when presented with clear-cut chances in the box, and basically missed multiple chances that we had. In the first half, we should have been up at least 2, if not 3-0. A minimum 2-0, if not 3. This game should have been over at halftime. But no, it was still only 1-0. And when you keep a team like Bournemouth alive, when you keep a team like Fulham alive at halftime, when you keep a team even like Crystal Palace alive, it doesn't really matter. Insert the any Premier League in the blank spot. If you keep them alive, West Ham or Ipswich, and give them it, knowing that they only need 1 goal to get something out of the game, they will find a way to get the 1 goal, because this Chelsea team cannot keep clean sheets. This is not 2004, 2005 Chelsea that set the defensive record with allowing only 15 goals the entire season. We don't have JT, Ricky, Gallus, and Paulo Ferreira at the back. That's not, and we sure as heck don't have Makalele in their DM. So this is not, and definitely don't have Peter Cech in goal. This is not that team. This is not that team. This is a team that controls games on the front foot in the attacking phase of the game. That's what this team is. And to make it work, you need to make your chances count, because when you're up 2-0, then you're in full control. Then you can defend better, because the other team has to then, make a, decision. Do they want to throw men forward, or do they just want to, to just close up shop and go home with the 2-0 loss? That's how we keep our clean sheet. It's not that we are such a tight team we can, defend a 1-goal lead. We cannot defend a 1-goal lead. And that brings me to the obvious point. And the obvious point is we need a proper striker. We need if we had Didier Drogba or Diego Costa, either one of those strikers, even Anelka, even Anelka, if we had any one of those 3 up front, we would have won this game with no drama. It would have been a whole different story about how they were missing players, and so therefore we won the game. But at least we would have had the 3 points in the bag. I'm not even going to talk about the whole VAR. You guys already know VAR is not going to give us any calls. That was pitiful what VAR did there. I've never seen ever in my life of watching VAR decisions in England where they will call the referee to the box on what should be a red card play. And keep in mind, the referee did not even blow a foul in the play. He didn't give any card to the player. So The general rule is either a red card or nothing. Is either is no, right? The call is you a red card. If it's not, then just let it go. But guess what? The referee gave the player a yellow card. Why you give the player a yellow card? Since when does VAR recommend a yellow? The only thing referee VAR does is if he give you a yellow and they call the referee to the VAR booth, he's gonna cancel the yellow and give it the red, or he's gonna just go and uphold the yellow, or the VAR is gonna cancel the decision or uphold the decision. The decision on the field was no foul. But this referee gives a yellow card, which means there was a foul, and the foul was a red card foul. It was a red. You cannot pull a player on his hair, and then not be a straight red all day. Even the commentators were expected it to be a straight red, but somehow no. Against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, we still can't even get that VAR call. Is just shameful and disgusting. Guys, that's all I have for today's game. Please share this video, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you guys. Peace.